online, but I said today, let me quickly deliver the message God have given so that more can come. You know, if your inbox is full, there's no way message can come. That's why at times your phone will tell you low space. That is to say you have to delete some. As God is giving it to us, we need to start giving it out so that more inspiration will come. So I said today, it's long ago I did broadcast from this, from inside the vehicle, inside the car. But I said today, let me dish it one, and maybe the weather will be better tomorrow. So not that me, myself, I cannot bear the wings, but you will not be hearing me clearly. So I don't want it that way. I want whatever message that comes, you get the best from me. So that's my blind. Please, if you know you have not shared, just do just that. Today is 8th of March, Friday 8th of March, 2024. So please do just that. Just do your sharing from your end, please. Very, very imperative that you do that immediately. You know, I've told us several times we don't know about whatsoever a man so that he shall reap. If you see on top of my car today, I don't use pin definition. Now pin and definition. I pin this flag because what I'm doing is better than whatever thing you can talk of today. That's why I'm very proud of my calling. I'm very proud of what I'm doing. I do pray it often. As many you want to run after me, my dear. You may feel it's rosy right now. Your later end is going to be very terrible. It will be very terrible because we went. It's not that easy. We only man that do study in the whole world before coming out of the media. I do study when you are sleeping. I do study. So that's why today's topic, I tag it so that a lot of person will understand what is happening. I want so many of us to understand what is happening. And I'm going to be reading it to us immediately. Please, if you know you have not shared, share. If you know you are watching and you have not shared, make sure you share this broadcast so the other person may also see it. I think recently, I saw yesterday that, no, for the past some days right now, our people from Italy, they are complaining. It is not what they put in Pandeyamo, that's not what they are. What did you expect? Have I not warned you about weaponization of your food? These are how these are the behave. Because they don't read, these are the behave. It's now you want to know that you think it was Ikme, it is chemical now. Then now you want to complain. That's how you also going to come one day. Whatever you are, these eyelashes you are be fixing. The very day they will also let you know what it contains, or the human hair you are wearing, or the cream you are always using in breathing your system. That they will not go tire. I was telling somebody just now, say, this is how our people behave. Now, I know say that they weaponize food. Say, not be waiting and expecting and they see. You think say, na a milk me. They mix chemical for you to eat. So, it's good. Now, I want to complain. A man wearing it for 30 years. Is it not you want to complain? Am I not the one that talk about weaponization of our food? Am I not the one that preach about weaponization of our justice system? Am I not the one that talk about the weaponization our church and school is indoctrination center? These people here, they'll say they want to bring sex education, come primary school. They have children in the same primary school, they don't talk. Because you want to do the one that will make you to be popular. Who tell you if you do normal teaching, you will not be popular? Or you think all the people you see on media, people value them. It is only lunatic like them that will also value them. Lunatic. Lunatic. People that are not critical thinkers. Please let me just introduce the topic. God Almighty bless you richly. For as many of you that are watching, may God bless you all in a hurry. Then today's topic is very interesting. You have to be a critical thinker to get the very best from our broker. That was very, very important. Wake up and don't be carnal. Everything you are going to be seeing it as we begin to go through. It takes wisdom to understand wisdom. Iroro. It is the roots that support the tree. I've thought about it before. We are going to do some reflection. Don't be surprised about people's attitude towards you. These days, don't be carried away. Please, I'm not saying comment. Is it because of my phone? I can 20-something people will watching, no comment. That's very serious. No comment, no love and like. Maybe it might be my phone, I don't know. It might be my phone. Even the way I even position the phone is amazing. When we are doing the phone horizontal, it was better. But this time around is somehow. Your really blessing lies in your true identity. Many are off track. Many people, as you can see, they are off track. Family is not by blood, it is by who is willing to hold your hands when you need it most. The witch among young youths is more deadly than the most old men and women. Verify the young ones around you. Very, very important. So that's that. Then let's begin to take it seriously because they're common with you know. Then the book of 1 Corinthians 2 verse 14. Please click love and like there. Let me see whether it is okay. Let me check from the other phone. Because the screen is so plain. Nothing flying up, nothing flying down. It's as if we did bury ground. It's not supposed like that. It's as if we are in bury ground. If I've started talking anyhow since now, it would have been a different thing entirely. And now this phone. It is the phone. That's how when we are. I find the phone using it doing broke. I'm seeing whatever from the other phone. I can see Don Swagger. I see your comment. I see Otabo Sawaro. I see your comment. I see Meshach. I see your comment. I see Rita Jayo. So I also see your comment. God Almighty bless you richly. Please let your love and life be massive, please. This is the phone I'm using. That has been their character for some time. At times they will just blunt your phone for no reason. There's nothing you do in life that doesn't have repercussion. A lot of people feel, okay, who is paying me? Why am I not following the path of me getting some money? For example. Why am I not following some part of me getting some money? Do you think these people will just leave me like that? They are pushing something forward that will not be level. Yeah, they may give you information when making out there. Do you think it's rosy? The devil not gonna understand. The devil not gonna understand. Say this word is wicked. I pray it's not too late anyway. That each and every one of us we realize on time. Let me do one or two sharing again so that let's see if we can get more people to join. Because the reason why I started talking when I finished playing video, because that video aspect of it, we are going to put it on YouTube. We have to cut it out. Our fear, because they're not the things for copyright. But immediately now we'll start the broadcasting proper. You have to just hold on a little while, please. Today's topic is interesting because there are so many things we are going to be talking about, very, very many, that will treat the heading serially or summarily. Then let's assume, then after broadcast I share today the one. So nothing good in life come easy. Nothing good in life come easy. Now, let's quickly go to the book of talking about carnality and only critical thinker. Now, let me first of all give you vis-a-vis the meaning of critical thinker. Critical thinking is the intellectual discipline process of actively and skillfully conceptualizing, applying, analyzing, sensitizing, or evaluating information gathered or generated by observation, experience, reflection, reasoning, or communication as a guide to belief and action. That's critical thinking. That is why if you are not a critical thinker, you cannot get anything from this very page. So you have to go and be one. Like me now, I'm looking for a friend that are conspiracy theorists. While a conspiracy theorist, you can auto. You easily be bamboozled. You are not easily bamboozled. I mean, you are not easily bamboozled. Now, let's go to the book of 1 Corinthians 1 Corinthians 2 verse 14. He said, but people who are not spiritual cannot receive these fruits from God, from God's Spirit. It is all sound foolish to them. That is to say, a carnal man does not understand the things of the spirit. Because why? It is spiritually designed. So many people today, they are not really understanding what the word is giving out. I saw a sister. Oh, should I play this video for us? I don't know if I can play it. No, let me play it. I think that one will also act as a subordinate to all we have been talking about. Please, we'll come back to that again. Let me play this video for us. There's a video I want to play for us here. About a video, a popular pastor. I will even show you the mass picture. What the popular pastor said.
Many quotations.
Everybody all know this very pastor.
And not word God, but individuality word.
Just listen.
Personally kept to enslave us, the Africans. Look at it. I don't take serious of any word Timothy, James, Peter, Matthew. These are never disciples of Christ. I will tell you people what you don't know.
Now, why did I bring this to you? Not that I'm surprised about it. I started this whole thing. All these are followers of Jesus. Why are they repenting? The true repentance. Am I a conspiracy theorist, or are they talking anyhow from two sides of my mouth? Do you know one thing I love about humanity is this? I don't want anybody to start gnashing his teeth or to start biting hands. That's why we are touching all areas. No matter how educated you are today, even the education you were given, it was even the wrong one. I was talking to one guy from, I think, where this guy from, I think this guy is from Croatia. So he was telling me about this shift. He said something is about to happen. I was amazed that this man so know it. But he get where your ideology for still different. He might even understand the way, oh, 19 I was not explaining something. He said Newton is better. Critical thinkers. Now, the new earth that is coming is made for critical thinkers. This is a pastor, a popular pastor who has even used James before to. They are not repenting. Are you doing your own? Okay, you think this is what we are living right now. When they say the world is not coming to an end. There's going to be a shift. Every 2,000 years now, what they change? We are not in the year of Aquarius. Nori Tota. That's one big Nori Mudia. If you are not very careful. This was the consciousness that also shift. You know, again with Christ they are covered. The Vatican used Christ to cover up the consciousness. Norway shift 2,000 years ago. Mother Earth, Mother Universe, Mother Gaia, they are taking back this earth because of wickedness in Anabompongwe. That's why you are seeing awakening everywhere. It's only our people that don't still know whether something they happen or not. We don't care to know. I wish us good luck. So let's go to the reason why we are here today. Now that 1 Corinthians 2 verse 14, he said, carnal man does not understand the things of the spirit because it is spiritually designed. Now if you take the book of Romans 8, now the reason why, I think somebody were telling me comment that someone wrote in YouTube. I think it was this guy that carried a video. I said I see similar something like that. The guy was so furious and we asked whether a man had been a woman. I said, "No, what they senseless." Now he said, "Me way Bible man." Now, the Bible we are reading. There are our lifestyle way. Now, if we say they use this Bible to support slavery, it is there. You look at what this man just said. He's no longer take serious about James and whatever. And even as far as mentioned, talking about the book of Leviticus, that's there our lifestyle be. The book of Leviticus, the last video I did the other day, I think one of the third video I did the other day, that was where our life lies. That's our nature. It was changed. Now, I told us before, the reason why they created Christianity, it was to make us indoctrination. So that is not just the bone of contention today. Let's check the book of Romans 8 verse 6. He said, but be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. If you are carnal, what I mean by carnal, you don't understand anything spiritual. Even there are people say they become even over spiritual. They can't even understand and pass each other. That's why the people that were fed that was spiritual, though they that speak in tongues, give him money, satara man sata. Sokoto popopopo. Dada bobo tikiri babatika. That was not just spirituality. That was stupidity to the highest order. Spirituality makes you to foresee things. That was why the reason why we are still bringing Jesus Christ, trying to tell you the meaning of Christ aspect of it, meaning a chosen one or anointed one. What your life was supposed to reflect. That's the picture you are just seeing there. Like you the call person we no man with me. Because that person you hardly bebuzo him. If you they tell him like go just know. I will no man with me. Maybe most of us have heard it before. Why? Because anytime you are trying to sound, you want to start saying like, the person will catch you in a hurry. Now we are going somewhere. Now, if you look at the book of James, chapter 1, verse 5, it says, if anyone lack wisdom, let him ask of the Lord. Now, what kind of wisdom we're talking about? We have wisdom of discernment. We have wisdom of fast to hear and slow to speak. We have wisdom of communication. We have wisdom of leadership. We have wisdom to understand things. The in-depth of something. That's why to even be a critical thinker is a gift. The number one critical thinker in the world is me. Because what I saw, nobody sees it among black race. I know 1 or 2 persons may see it from inside the house. But I brought it to a national scale of what is to come. And what we are about to experience. Now, did I have a book I'm reading concerning the shift that we are about to face? No, I don't have the book. Is the book in the market? No. It says faith cometh by hearing and hearing of the word of God. To be carnal is the worst that can put to anybody. There are some people now where abuse woman abuse. Now so it be. Imagine for such a parable to come to a lamb like say, you better born thief than to say you born as well. Because that thief is smart. It's not easy to steal and nobody caught you. That's why if you must have to benefit from anything from us here, you have to be a critical thinker. Now, when we talk about it is the roots that support the tree. What does that mean? It is the prayers of your forefather that you need. You need hand of your forefathers in your life. You are not the one to support your forefathers. Now the roots, they support the tree. If the tree is doing well, know that the root is fine. Some of the things we are going through today, why things are really wrong with us, is because of the foundation. That's what the Bible says. If the foundation be destroyed, what would the righteous do? If the foundation is being destroyed. We have a very faulty foundation. Just the same way right now, people are creating WhatsApp groups. What must we now do? What about, just at the way internet, whatever that day, Facebook and Instagram and so on, some other app, social media, whatever, it was shut down. That's how you are going to wake up one day, no light, nothing. How are you going to survive it? Did you even have the information? This thing, social media, Facebook first is shut down. That was 2021. They said they lose almost about 7 billion. This one, they don't ever talk about they lose. According to some story that come out, they say in Yemen, the Houthis, the Houthis, now they call it the terrorist group. You get telecommunication way pass under that water, Red Sea or so. Say they go cut them. That information we have had so far. I'm not interested to investigate anything. Because I've already know that nothing can stop what is coming. Now, how prepared are we? We choose to be very carnal in everything. That's why we don't want to understand it. Anytime somebody is bringing teaching, maybe you have not heard it before. A lot of people are just furious. They become angry with you. They are very, very hungry, very brutal. You see people writing comment with anger. Now, this very narrative we are facing today is have affected us. Just the same way right now, we are folding up our hands. The West, they are happy themselves. The German, they are on the street protesting against bad government. Why do you think farmers are outside? Many Nigerians today, they don't even know where that protest is going on abroad. And right now, we are talking about mass death. I saw a lady shouting, are you kidding me? My people never wake up. The very day you wake up to reality, don't pray, it is too much, it's too late. It is our labor. Urori dinguna no anwina no gbuwe wagbona. Dinguna panu we anwina no gbuwe to regan. No he agbu under normal condition. Wa ma gere remwe. Even way is weaponized. Your water is weaponized. A personal law is weaponized. A criminal law is weaponized. A makeup you everything is weaponized. There was no but you always put it with labor. You get where this body they work with. Only you want to know say man, you need to rest. Even on here. Let's forget about yes. Here where there are people that who over labor themselves. But what have they put to their system that making this thing overreacting? Now we are even not the one helping them to start painting it. Or a big guy know that my mind know well. Then all this alien before you know they enter social media and see they give yourself rest. What about that footballers stars that have been dying? We understand. Do you know how many people that are crippled today? In 2022, I came out here. Well, not 2022, I'll be 2023. Should be 2023. That at Senegal, they said that people should come and put in for if an army jury. I brought out the information here. This very news was on media. Do you know how people never go there? They are still lying to themselves today. Such a person, how is he going to do well? For them to go and claim damages, and claim. The same people, their husband is dying today, they felt women are no. This is how they are going to succeed whatever they are doing. I posted a video on our platform recently. 2 videos about what UK is building. UK, they are building whatever camp. They are calling it immigration camp to cover up. What about the one they build in Rwanda? What about the one they build in Rwanda? What about the one in Bolo Abuja? Or stay one? What are you going to use it for? We are not asking questions. You don't know that the very day you start speaking out, there is word, there is power in this very your tongue. Speak to the energy no. He said, whatsoever I hear you say to my ears, what will I do? Nobody see God face go there way. O salo boy na guko koko one. O vie mi adomie wa haya wa waniji wa no logbobo bale wa here. Ame we ni no ana we na so egbe of fear. No. You are not going to talk to God like that. Speak it. Energy run on mwekba. Why do you think everything I've said, the argument might come to pass here? A bonity you of finishing ya. Yage. Ebony meti ne UK or finishing here. Wherever you may yasin. You may doubt it where after all. Must I have juju? Ita ne tave me baura bona yokin yi. Very me o no ja, very me o no jeri o salobo agwalo yi. Because we are the masterpiece of God. Now, how did I know what God needs? How did I know it? Yeah, because I'm not carnal. That's why a carnal-minded man can never benefit anything from the spirit. Because we are also carnal, that's why our forefathers today, they are very far from us. Our mother no wune, you don't want to come near our dwellings. Your mother that would have been protecting you, una ye no mind egbe, una ya huwe hi egbere. But a beria guy say, uwe anya bere you and have your pia yobo. A beria guy say, or jengbe awe gawe na iye o mano wa gbo uwa huwe kian or da fon whosoever that have kill you. What can I Jesu can pia na yo ma obo. We Jesu we wunya your pia yobo no ya agbena here. This was just a literature. Giati na ya compare one or two things about ourselves. But thank God today, pastors are now repenting. When the foundation be destroyed, what would the righteous do? Now, another thing again, I want to quickly tell us here. When I say your blessing lies in your true identity, for example, if your thing lost, you are looking for it. The people that found it, they want you to come and show something about that thing the way it don't lost so. They want you to show something that to prove who won. That's just the meaning. If you are able to go your true identity means discovering who you are. Discovering your core value. That woman is he. Am I supposed to reach God? Even in the book of Matthew 6 verse 9, right? When they ask this very man, say, how we go to pray? Or say, where our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. He did say pray in my name. He did not even say pray in his name. I'm not telling you right now, begin to pray with my ancestors. No. Pray your own father's ancestors. This was the same teaching this man brought when he was asked a question. How are we going to pray? He said, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us these days our daily bread. And forgive us our trespasses, as we also forgive those who trespass against us. For that is the kingdom, for power of the glory, forever and ever, he said. Then let even assume it was only that one we adopted. Our life would have been meaningful today. A lot of people did not know the reason why humanity is passing through perpetual suffering. We are passing through born again suffering. You don't know. You think, well, whatever thing we are going through today, like this song, whatever I am now, it is by your grace. No! That's not the will of God concerning you. That's not the will of God concerning you. You are the duality of your life. What the very day you agree that you are a God, you become God. And then what by saying, they may worry you, but yet it succeed. But the very day you start giving up, automatically your enemy will come, carrying everything by yourself. That was why those days, I ain't too surprised. Go and trace your fourth grandfather. Or my munye very managina. When you do maybe I'm home, it is where we are. Because Bonisi were having something unique. No Bonenya mame. Or Bonisi might be having slap and fall. Or Bonenya na me. Ikodo. Weti mumen yotori. Now we have so many parables that we will apply to our life will be very meaningful. Do you know we don't apply it? Particularly, are these people no rewe bona? Because they never learned anything. Most of the Olodoic people, set of people, they brainwash still their brothers and sisters at home. They don't read. You are no excuse to give. Everything you are, there are so many things, but for you to open it, you want to look sag. You want to sag. I was talking to one eminent personality. Or did they even know the meaning of weaponization? I say I've explained several times with that number. Why they not ask? I'm only the one that have talked about the weaponization of our traditional system. What is weaponization or militarization? A purpose is not it's like when you now adulterated drink. In brewery, in drink industry, we call it adulteration. In food, like anything or even bagging, we call it, what do they call it? What do they call this thing? I will remember just now, you know. Okay, we call it rebag. In Sumet, we call it rebag. I will submit in a Zaine, like 10 bags of cement, udo yakin 11, uri. It's like a chemical na ya feel anyo. When I am manufacturer, you buy, if not, that's weaponization. That was the same way our justice system were weaponized. Whereby a judge can just sit down without even looking at constitution or give you a fake precedent. That's why you are seeing adulterated drink everywhere. That's weaponization. When we say they weaponize our food, I have to say the normal nutrient no cannot river GMO, genetically modified organism, and you are eating it, you feel you are enjoying. Then right now we are dying. Why are we complaining? Who tell you what kills? Who tell you what kills? You know that you are exhausted. But people want to talk about what's happening. I'm just tired of them. They bring it a mobile will slump with school. Nobody's asking questions. We are here talking archaically. Useless set of people. Every no day. Me vie werene. Me don't cry tire. Even not by run on me vie. Me vie wene. Tears is inevitable. For what is to hit the earth. Tears is inevitable. About the UK gender, what I was saying, They are now openly building up camps. Call it immigration camp. They are building up camps. The man that went to Guam, he said that very camp is about 160 something buildings. Each of the building is a 4-bedroom flat. I posted a video in my TikTok one time. Oyewe channel only are containing 90,000 people. We're by drone. All your view and name of the room. Saudi Arabia is building their own also. Is building a smart city that will contain almost about 9 million people. Spain, they have their own. Built somewhere. What are they going to put in there? And what are we doing about these shenanigans of humans? We don't care. We want to build, we want to go to work. I think people like us that pass out this kind of information, we are supposed to be paid for it. Demand government. This is supposed to be my job for the now. Newton, we thank you very much for this information you are bringing up. Hey, man, that number. A lot of person on you, this very boy in Nigeria and another UK. People are praising him today. Why is it that we in Europe, we don't always appreciate what we are doing? Because we feel we know it much. Who told you that you are in Europe, you know anything? Did they want you to know what's here? Did they even want to know what is happening? Go to their school. The rich, they can't teach you. They are going to teach you nonsense that will make you to start killing your brothers and sisters. That's why up to now, nobody knows what's in our water. Nobody knows what they put to our water. Nobody knows about the excess misbehavior towards human today. Recently, Elon Musk first they implanted chip to human. He put chip in human's brain. When we talk about mind control, a lot of people don't know. If people right now, they can no longer express themselves. You now see excess anger in the life of some persons. You see somebody that is very close, or you there's something wrong with the brain. This body you are seeing, you always see this body contain that a vibration or electrical whatever or that whatever thing they study human being to the extent that they know what they are going to put into you that will make you start misbehaving. That's why they can better use our mind. Don't you see the way they use our mind? Don't you see the way they use our leaders against us? Now, Peter Obi were to come as a president. Instead of Peter Obi to go and form allies abroad. Why una the canon were from allies una the canon create yoto? Una the canon yekana. Okoya introduces Samuel Ekman. See, in case of efficacy. Okay, you think Samuel Ekman build allies? Yoto. That's what you think. Allies in una the canon build yoto. As a man, Lee coming to come and liberate his people. You cannot liberate the people when he doesn't know their problem. I know that a lot of our people are lunatic. That's why I'm bringing this topic. If everyone were to be okay in brain, we are critical thinker, what should I be wasting my time? To the extent there was breeze today, I have to lock myself inside the car to make sure at least 1 or 2 persons will be blessed today. That's it. None of our leaders care to know our problem. All they do is their personal self-interest. No be. No ya gwale eputimi. Or no gwale CCP. Or Marodi. Or even Mohamed Benzema, the campus of Saudi Arabia. Ona ya mwame. What's the it makes all your hope. And why I hope everything become waste. But my stand today remain. I know what I'm doing. I know what I have no reason to deceive anybody. Now, any person that hack into my word, you must be happy. That's why the truth of content, what the truth of all does, it makes you miserable before it makes you okay. If I'm not done, they are fine. Igo your book can say, I know. Igo rebe we are me. The time we won't come. Who take the money away from our lives? Everybody were born with a house. The very day you are in this very planet Earth. Then who does mother earth, mother nature, mother universe? You are entitled to your house. It is when you want to have, like you want to harvest it, you cannot start bothering yourself. That's the life in a day. That is the life in a day. On a Jehovah witness, you got despite any promoter load. When Gerima believe in heaven, they believe where Agmona Eyon Funegbe. Because they know very one day, the same thing also 2,000 years ago, it will also happen again that when the wicked one is gone. According to Chrisadi, Chrisadi, or when the wicked one is gone, everything will be alright. That's why I told you, every places that promoted slavery, we've been brought down. For those of you that are conversant, if you want to do research, Yare Vatican, Yare Bekan Palace today. Kamala. Or a chassis no gbọ́ ego wagbon. If no gbe your big besef. Obe Tarana where they have already announced where it's out of public scene. The four major people know the family lineage. They are no longer to come on public again because one sickness or the other. What are they trying to do now? A man ana kunvo expire ne. I gwalo eke na amwe goyi na make na do tawo wu. So that some Bini alien will not start women. Only the ethnic group I see in this life who worship the oppressor. They love worshiping the oppressor. That's why they were born not to ever grow up and celebrate any good thing. I see some of our women were supposed to even be wise. At least there are some una be having media, for example, not always making problem. But you have something in your head. When you watch your basaki anyhow, you will be graphened. There's microchip in your system. I will tell you today, that's why you are misbehaving. That's why you are not ashamed over some certain things you do. Because you are no longer a critical thinker. They taught it today. They keep on constituting nuisance. They want everybody to go the same way. No more money and yeni. That's what they want to do. That's why only them that call evil, they call good evil, what they call evil good. Good ain't evil. Evil ain't good. That's what they do. That's what I told us several times with that number. Everything you are seeing today is personal. You have to do your own. Don't do your own. Do your own. And for you to understand things of the wisdom, you also take wisdom for you to understand what I'm talking about. Amazing. Because it takes wisdom to understand wisdom. That's why a carnal man, he understands the things of the spirit. Because it's spiritually designed. It's in the book of James chapter 1 verse 5. He says, if anyone lack wisdom, let him ask of the Lord. There's nothing you will ask God that will not give to you. That's why today, you are seeing so many African countries, they are all growing up. Even some whitey said, this vibration, they will feel it more than us. You need to see some whitey today talking about frequency. It years ago, it was from your own blood. Go and do your research about it. We are the real God. That was why the only way they could conquer us were to come with Bible. Take away our sovereignty. Up to now we are still selling it. Who told you are broke, you cannot do video? Then the king explain why you will move. Even when Bobby Bay. Because nearly everybody is carnal. Nobody, I wonder, nobody not even frequency. Nobody. You want to be caught unaware and everything. That's why you see right now, some black bloggers just come out. US is going to war with Russia. You can see Russia want to, Russia will attack America. It's a threat. We are sending messages across to the deep states. Recently, executive order were signed. They should surrender themselves. Otherwise, that's why we are careful now. We are making you. We are so. We are not coming again. Or me fun pa we London a police station or again. But ma we na London the Janja UK. Where we get police station wa. But man no. Our people cannot ask questions. If you look at the disaster on the UK recently, double-decker bus the other day, on our way kon la we tien dakpa uwe store uwa double-decker. A calamity on the UK because somebody has spoken. Mama na mi ogogo ne. You cannot me go watch one of them. I'm not talking about our blacks that are there. Because any about this one never. I just any. I made the UK himself. Mama na me happiness in it. Because they brought this very thing. King James version of what the Bible now, who misinterpreted everything and the men you're not shooting. But we now have so many men of God right now. Abedamina, this very man. People hated him for saying the truth. Most of the things in the man utter. Area ni man you get a right to where, or man you get a right to waiting and Jesus with Vatican. Or I will get it, man. My God will make him get it. Some of the things this man said, they are running after him. When what this man called, when he was also talking about that then, Daddy Freeze, that was all of them unleashed on him. That was all of them unleashed on him. This was a narrative that was created, but nobody talk about the killings or the, we are going to fix the environment tomorrow. Nobody talks about it because it does not freak anybody. Anytime, Nigeria is always doing business. Anytime you want to spoil their business, they come after you. They take Nigeria, women. Even if known for the God of my ancestors. If that thing poison him, that if you are a friend they want to use to poison me, a poisoning warrior baby. If they sent you a message where we are the way that many okay, who will diak mona ya? Every no ya where they nothing send this. I don't like what I eat. So let's quickly talk about the. We are talking about the roots that support the tree. Let that one also be something you have to go and think about. Now, family these days is no longer classified by blood. No. Family these days is being classified by consciousness, energy, vibration, and frequency. Now, I told you the other day that this very man, Jesus were in somewhere, according to the story. They went and called him. This is just a story so that we also learn from it. So that when you now embark on society journey, you have to differentiate, particularly when change is about to come. Remember when he was preaching, he said, repent for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Now, what was he telling them to repent from? Repent from your daftness. That's the same preaching you are hearing right now. And don't forget, even in Nazareth, he didn't perform any miracle. He was driven away. But after that very particular time, they started hearing from me from Judea. He went to Samaria. He went to uttermost part. Preaching the same thing. He wanted to start preaching in Nazareth. They didn't give ear to him. Because why? They look at it that who is you that God can use. Now, what does this story imply? Be very, very careful the way you underestimate people or underrate people. Now, family now is not known by the mind that you carry, lax mind. That's what is coming. A time we will come not a distance time, before 2030, because the plan they have for the reset is 2030. By 2030, they want to make sure the world is remaining 500 million, which is half a billion. And we are up to about, let's say, approximately 8 billion money. 7-point-something billion, approximately 8 billion. Then if you go to Georgia Guidestone, the scripture that were written there, number one of it, it said, guide humanity under perpetual balance with nature. 500 million. That is to say, me, do we not fall in the category of people, do we fall? I can say no. I can say no with the look of things. Because the elite is bon. Iri ma fi osisi, iji ma fi osisi, otimare UN. Even though you kenny, it's cost story and rene. Now, even though that was why the Q team they switch in. The God of our ancestor Rosso. Not just as a net maker, but as those one of the people that will dish out the word. Because at the time you hear the word and you abide to it, that's why the book of Isaiah 1 verse 19, he said, if you are willing and obedient, you will eat the fruit of the land. If you also tell the book of Joshua chapter 1 verse 9, God will tell Joshua, he said, have I not told you not to be afraid, not be dismayed? Go on. We don't care about the danger of revenue. We don't care. That's why these days, Motamu, when I go and verify it, family is no longer by blood. It is by consciousness. simply means somebody that can hold your hands. Okay, this if nana boma egaleva. That's why during this very sad scenario, there are some Oviye who call their Oviye also. What Yahweh nana. Otiani atama no Yahweh yenve looking ragmo. Otiano tama Yahweh. Ekwe my guess of me where it was the call I gave to my brothers or my mothers that caused them early grave. We are not telling ourselves the truth. What's it where Oteme can't tell? My brother will not deceive me because he's a medical doctor. He's a medical idiot. my sister spent almost about 20 years with America now, or Emmy and Rona. That was how a lot of us, we key to it. We couldn't reason again on our own. I do tell us right from time. A time will come. Face your own life by yourself. Don't let people dictate for you. The only way we're able to conquer our parents, when our parents were warning us about some certain wives today we marry, your parents warn you about the husband today you married as a storm to your face. That was only the time we stand that it is my life. But when the first narrative comes, you couldn't say it's your life. Anytime, just the way Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 1 do say, he said the hand of God was upon me, and it took me to a valley that was full of dry bones. Ezekiel was now testifying to the people, because the time came, my man Ezekiel, we are here, long time no see. Only where the hand of God was upon me, only one moment the valley full of dry bones. Or where am I sure this bone will live again? You know, we don't know it, my Lord, because Ezekiel was kind of a certain area. I will tell you yes. So many stories were put there. Either you are to do the opposite of what that person did, or you do the same thing. But so many Bini alien, they thought that whatever thing okay, but they also read the Bible, what happened in the book of Daniel 3 from verse 14. How Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they disobeyed Nebuchadnezzar in his own palace in Babylon. But did they later get the blessing? Anyway, eman on who looking, eman agbe no boy one azoro ni me. Oime, wesi, eman tanuata. Eman wetani, eman hen Yahweh mi bebona. Wesi. That was the safety that I put to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. It is not that I glint our gold. I'm not advertising it to you. It's what must happen. Because when this world are finally be shifted away, lies and deceit, weaponization, militarization, hypnotizing, and indoctrination, when it's gone, then the people that make it possible will line up. I was one of the people that promoted this very thing. It may sound very rigorous to you right now. It may sound as if it may sound very critical against other people from Hebrew. Other Hebrew that was there in the palace of Nebuchadnezzar. Yo, they started feeling bad for, why Shadrach, so I Meshach, no, but we are Abednego, please now. So I guess some people were signaling. Don't be with bad now, so nothing happened now. Everybody have this own destiny. What connected the three men together? They were working on the same consciousness, the same frequency, the same energy, and the same vibration. My brother today are the people who will have the same vibration together. If it doesn't have the same vibration, over here expire. No matter how good you are. Not even my brother, not where they say salvation is personal. Heavenly race, I no go tire. Heavenly race, I no go tire. Heavenly race, I no go tire. This heavenly race. If you are able to go through this test, you go to the next level. Do you know long ago I say goodbye to 3D dimensional consciousness? That one is gone. That one is not made for people like us. I'm probably telling you today, I'm highly very inflammable. Do you know how many people that will be sent? Go and bring Newton down. Do you know how many people that will be sent? So many demons have been sent. But here I am standing tall. I told you before, every man, I who say, on a national scale, international scale, Mami you now. Why me you? So we are going to watch and see. So I don't want any person to perish. That's why I'm dishing all these things out. Out of the nonsense, according to you, you must get sense inside. That's why we study. At times I give you some certain definition so that you play the video and video over and over again. Why do I always give you quotes? Let it not just be that I'm the one making it. That I'm only doing comparison. It's the same beauty me here and in an animal. It may ya guala with the same babona ya mogi Maria. Woke or rema, give no economy. And really evaluate it yourself. That is how it's supposed to be. There with the managuala of myself. It's because we are troublemaker, that's why we only want to trust people. Particularly when you turn to some person. Now my pastor, you talk to so. I will be pastor. I will be all our pastors today who brought this very Christianity to us, they never verified it. They brought this very food to us, they never verified. And thank God, all we are effective here. Their children is not so exempted. Are they not speaking in tongues today? Who are the tongues help? At the end of the day, for you to still be rich like a Dangote. For you to even go to House of Senate, you must go drink that water where the wicked they drink. You must go drink and that's why they are wicked rulers. We don't have a leader in Nigeria. We have rulers of the darkness. Traditional ruler because they belong to one meeting. That's why you see APC and PDP fighting today. They belong to the same place. They are only just fighting for public whatever to see. But when night comes, they are the same. They have the same agenda. To just beautify the name to you. They have the same agenda now. GMO food, who bring it to Nigeria? Is it not the same government? The same food where government in my the same food where in they have people that farm for them. Oh, please, when Kogi, a man or Obamenya, there's a market they go and buy. But you cannot afford it. You ordinary person, you cannot afford it. All these politicians. That's why you see them early. They will sleep one day and don't wake up. We talk about weaponization, a lot of people are furious. We defend what we doesn't even know how they make it. We are defending. Or my way I then we trustable. Now, being alien, I will not stop insulting all this will be. What were you expecting? But they now put another thing for your pandemic. They put another thing for your pandemic. The very day you know that these drugs you are taking, it might be too late. So please, if you must get a friend this very period, look for a friend that have this. Look for a conspiracy theorist as a friend. Conspiracy theorists make you to lag long. There is nobody today where people are running today from Owishimigbe. That's why Mokbaita nana. Yale logo hospital. What's they doing there? Kon video na make na voemo for anyway no interpret my they have interpreted my videos several times with that number. But meta ya moisi unume ya yasen. Jesus Christ of a born a fig tree. And we're being that he refused to produce on with the and it was not even the first the set time for the fig tree to even produce. On why yasen for nothing say. So him yasen. Also yasen na John is constitutional. He waited about fear kunlele. Agbo mayo. Wa mosi wa alu me okpa. Me special beret in me fly. But I fly the God of our ancestors. That is just it. So let's be very, very careful. Please don't be carried away. Don't be carried away with things around you. Don't be carried away with things around you. Your beauty in most cases will attract a man or will attract somebody to you. What will make that person to stay is your character. So let's not take anything because whatever thing you take for granted will always grant you. Let not overput trust in anything. Look at him also on electrical vehicles. Do you think they do it so that may human being for take get peace? No. I think there was somebody there they say right now that we are even carry the electrical taxi concept. Why am I disadvantaged in rain? You are happy. anytime you hear about electric. We are always very happy celebrating everything. What fuel can do, that electric cannot do it. What you wanted the charger? You have to buy fuel in your generator to own plant to be charging an electric vehicle. What does that imply? The same fuel or diesel way you want back will carry you go Lagos, come back. Now you want to charge electric vehicle. We want to carry you reach already. Who is fooling who? Even the European that they have constant light, it's still difficult because the charging port is not in everywhere. You can just be going to Madrid now. You have to wait and charge. You have to wait and charge. What about you got there? They said that where carry you reach, the thing don't spoil, and you have another 100 kilometers to drive before you get there. Do you know the convenience this thing is causing? That's why there are some cars now that Tesla have already avowed that they should return it back to the factory. Just the same way Apple came out the other day. No, iPhone said that I think it was iPhone 12 or so made them return them back. And what the other one day get were lamenting whether iPhone 13 they hot. That promise, you know what it takes. They've dealt with you already. Look at the phone. Use very local, massive. Because we know where you are cheap. It even know we born and where you are cheap. The more higher you feel you are going, and more walking on. Check about the people that is old around you abroad. One also reason is so maybe don't me now one day. Do you think you are going to be exempted? Your own will be more worse. Because a man the bedo yemi bami. Again, man here when the bedo yemi bami. Even no boy the bedo ye buy. That's why you see to men today. You see men running like women. Rat race in human race. You see men today insulting women as if they are women. Some of the men they do alien, if they are quarreling, some of the language they use for women themselves, they are even ashamed to use this for themselves. You think it's normal? There's something wrong with the brain. You think it's normal that people don't longer have shame? I will not allow. You think it's normal? Share the video. Be sharing it. You think it's normal? Is this the society? Is this the integrity that were a do to idiots? Very awkward and lunatic set of people. That is, our people's idiocy, that is on a global scale. Nothing to write home about. Nothing to write home about. You cannot watch a video walking who you think. Let me not claim this very glory. A guy, I think this guy is from Finland. There was a particular verse of the Bible he sent for me today. I will be reading it. Let's just read some of the verses that we have here. Then let me go to the book of Romans 14, verse 16. He said, let not your good be evil spoken of. If you are doing good in this life, let it not be evil spoken of. Don't give somebody cap, and the time the person removes it, the hair don't pull. If you are doing good, do it well from your heart. If you are causing change, let that change be seen in all ramification. That is it. Now, we have studied about this before, but talking about wisdom, the book of Matthew 5 verse 1, he said, then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamp and went forth to meet the bridegroom. I've explained this one to us, but I don't want to go more biblically. It means that how people always fool themselves. It was 10 virgins that went to go and meet the bridegroom, but 5 took an extra oil, while 5 didn't took an extra oil. The 5 that took an extra oil were known as a wise person, while the 5 that didn't took an extra oil were known as the Momo people. That's why the Bible says, study to show thyself approved, a workman that needed not to be ashamedly dividing the word of truth. If you must get it right, you must convey when it can. Who I become today, a teacher par excellence, a teacher university one. What you have from me, you can never hear from any teacher. Because they were mandated not to ever tell you better things. The fact that since I started doing video right now recently all the time, they started fighting our page again. That's what they know how to do. If they want to carry me, they carry. This life, so that's that. I'm just paraphrasing a lot of things now. Then we'll soon get to, let's look at the book of Luke 15 verse 27. No, let's not go there today. He's talking about the prodigal son. That place is talking about the prodigal son, how he went and met his father. I'm not going to, let me just explain it. How he went and met his father. He said, Papa, give me the side that fall on me. Then he went abroad to go and squander it. After he squandered it, then he now realized that how many of my father has me will live the kind of life I'm living. Here I am, living among pigs. He said, let me go back to his father. He went back to go and meet his father, and his father forgave him. A key, one of the best rounds they have to celebrate the son. Say it was one first loss right now his fan. But your senior brother was angry. Papa, now hear me, they do everything for you. Why when I celebrate him and there? His own brother. He reacted to that stimuli. Papa, why must you do this? Papa said, let's celebrate him because it was Lord that time his fan. I treat this very topic at 2022. The prodigal personalities. That's what most of us has today. The prodigal personalities. At times, man we marry and man say not Yegbe. That's the prodigal personalities. Before I left and I went to go and create my platform, I never created my platform for shenanigans. You can see what my platform are metamorphosed about today. If we say let's go and do verification of page, where PFA can be PFA, that man say pillar. Delete PFA. E no nya you be crucified by, because nothing to write home about. All those are the people that promote what we have today. They promoted it now on a national scale. They promoted it. They were very happy showing themselves. I've taken my second dose. A shame in Odiagbona. Over shame go cast so many persons. Now, this very particular verse I'm going to be reading, don't take it personal. The reason why I'm going to be reading it, somebody were doing research, was studying through the Bible, and they come across this very book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 29. I'm going to be reading it very brief, and I will not explain it. I will be reading it very brief, and I will not explain it. Just for reading sake of Leviticus chapter 19, verse 29. It says, do not prostitute your daughter to cause her to be a harlot, lest the land fall into harlotry, and the land become full of wickedness. This is the same Bible. Old Testament. Or when he argue, particularly, he specified this into our parents. If you check more parents today who are deacons and deaconesses in the church, they know what their daughters are doing. Why there are some father, or where they know, or mono down, or we know ya can't be but why some fathers celebrating? Or we may know when you marry and he knows about what the daughter is doing. That's why we have wickedness today in our land. Nothing, some of these things we do today, our ancestors, they forbid it. Forget, say, they try pentan. They forgive. That's why I've said it several times. No, but why are divine? Who are buhun? Saloboy, no le even laho. Who ya who akonwe nu brush yakwa. We have to do this atonement. Who are divine? Who are buhun? For you to reconcile yourself back to your ancestors. That we need to do it. This cleansing must be done. This very cleansing we need that. Mawani de kakabo. Mawani de kakabo. Let me check the time was spent. Okay, we'll be rounding up right now. I'm on a video now, Tangwe. Please, I'm urging everyone for any time you see video like this, always share it. If people that are doing SAG insulting themselves, not impacting the society with anything, everything just merriment. You heard about this one, Yagbe depression. Today, our people might hear Nigeria a SAG viewer in there. A lot of people do they used to be very brave. If some people, if you converse with some certain element today, you'll be astonished. The life we are living these days is made for critical thinkers. That's what the life is made for. So don't just feel it's going to be a bed of roses. A time will also come, you no longer hear this message again. The way you just wake up that day now, you see what happened. Automatically, Facebook just shut down. That's why you are going to wake up one day. All the system you are seeing no longer be seeing it again. How many of you know that American dollar will soon crash? How many of you know about that? So people that store dollar in Nigeria be waiting. No, why? That is when I told you that everybody go to start from square zero. They're not going to. The time we can no reach man. Everybody starting from square zero. Agmonode. No dollar in a coin dollar you over, for example. Then I wait dollar na I get accepted. The CRUS dollar is gone. Back go the dollar and iladian. A dollar and go the back. Okay, iladian. Under quantum system of government, everything will be quantum. Quantum electricity. Quantum financial banking. Quantum physics. Everything will be quantum. Quantum election. Then what are you going to do? So we are going to be entering an era whereby what you can do with your hand, I do no crime guys, child trafficking, where you make have a more boy as I say. So all our celebrity that we are celebrating today, let's give them not 5 years time. Yeah, 5 years is not too much. I think Emani Hama Bonaria 2030 and yo 2030. We're going to 2029 yo. Unless you did to me and don't forget to go and check out your celebrities, the Nollywood celebrities of America. I've seen what is happening to them. Information is the key of life now. I always tell you, I don't hold anything to myself. The difference between a poor man and a rich man is information. Because the rich man have information he does not have. The reason why a lot of people do you never expect it. When you say this life is all about grace, that's why I do tell us here, when struggle end, you become an achiever, not a question mark. When struggle end, you start living in grace. And when great work for you, eat what you don't labor for. There are people now rule Latin or mighty boy, 20 years abroad, they are going to get their hearts in the platter of gold. But do whatever thing that will make you stay alive. This weaponized system, somebody have to sell herself for 30 years. We can again a virgin with particularly those that were not in law. We 18 years or 17 years no career before. All children on the street suffering. We have traditional locals who does not care. They care for themselves. We have government who does not care. And the system does not even permit them to care. Leave them and let them die. Leave them and let them die. Why are you doing too much? Why are you trying to bring on a play benefit? Are you mad? Stop that. More power. Do you know what the government went through? Why aren't you surprised today? The reason why RIFY and a lot of people feel it is the fault of the government. There are power that are fighting the government. But how many people will come out? Why this is not functioning? Obaseki, tell your press to come and reveal it. We know that you would have do this thing. All they do, the governor is bad, is bad, is bad. Because there are some certain glutomania that have discredited him where a nana undomari anymore. How can a king have a king of where? Are you kidding me? One king for a private jet. I book women we make what talk bever. Where my fear wune? How many people remain? How many people standing? With their right senses, and we don't know ye. I think I had this thing recently that somebody went and do DNA. The result came out that I'll be warning our people. Let always cut some part of this video and share it. Let not be lazy. Particularly a partner, don't do DNA. Your DNA will be tampered with. Don't do DNA this period. It is transhumanism. It's again, yes again. Don't do DNA. You are giving yourself problem. Let everyone assume the children have already know that you are dead. Why dragging? Why being why do I so you sorry? Is my father's name is anything in my head right now? If I didn't tell you that I'm the son of my father, a lot of people doesn't even know. Not be this was so. I don't know what people are dragging. If you trust your wife, you marry your wife. Let the children just grow. Don't cause any heart attack. The transhumanism. You might understand, up to now, agenda mama ye no day. After the population it's like somebody telling you I'm moving, but it's what it is. The records are out there. And not what of you now, menota or where. Before I cut this video, let me just show us where I am right now. Let me just show us where I am, because it's long ago I came to this area, but I know the breeze is going to be disturbing anyway. But let me just quickly show us where I am. Let me quickly give us a view of where I am. Let me just give us a view in where I am. Like this idiot, this is a Benin alien, or woman or yes, and they have a year on local any event to local. You see, people can be stupid. Look at where I am. I think the wind is a little bit lesser now. So I'm at the beach. Look at where I am. This was the area we used to fight most of our battles. Before we were called again, my son. We have a year forest. You can look at it. So this area was our major ground. It was really crazy, you know. So you can see to it. So he thought that the wind was too much. That was why I had to stay inside the car, man. So that's that. Let's be calling it a day from here. So that they know, that they monitor me. And me and they watch each other. So my dear, liberation, the fight for liberation is not an easy task. It's not an easy task. So we don't cheat the motives. A battle I cheat my man. I born on my vengeance. You the wrestle with better people. I have been alien. Maybe I will video no way. I have big gate my and back before. I have just sorrow severe. Even in my bonaria. Hey, my back before now. Time where I take do video to insult better leader. So far just for me to speak a whole mukpa ya ame torment. Ami I agwali amuya. Me I tie boni ya nema. E donaga igima we RSTAND me amu. That's what happens. In my chest mamu anya wo na natawo wa. Come and do. Dota we roll around. See my keke na pen. The plate number of this motor we na resident number man. Oh you na resident in. So I wait till here. Very much on our rim and this car day here so. At this car day here so. With the plan of argument. So don't feel I'm hiding. As most of you will say, oh my dear, then no. Anywhere I park motor, then go river. Don't want to arrest now women. So I'm well. You don't feel breeze. So that's all it did. So I've mentioned for those of us that want to reach us at time, telephone number +34 631 056 That telephone number +34 631 056 +34 631 056 That's our telephone number. If you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IAICP TV in capital letter. Our YouTube channel is IAICP in capital letter. If you want to subscribe, not for me, because this is temporal. All this thing you are seeing is temporal. No, everybody is going to start from. So nobody is going to be left out in this world. The life is coming for everyone. That's why you have to. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm not doing it for some certain group of persons. No need to praise no fee. So that that was why I came. So I did came for media to come and be supporting some idiots who is doing campaign on their personal selfish interest, who the interest of the public or mamuya. So me prefer when na ni adogie no dog bibi agave we bo bane amweboria. Up till now, nobody give us information. Nobody cares. Even our leader no they care. They are there chopping the money. So we merena when it just very or we married those me manira church in or we man ruwo ko yen riba. So no because that is simply mean there are people who was not aware of how this life was. Who was not aware of what we do, how we do good, and how do I tell you? Nonsense. So that's that brethren is suffering. Today's date, Friday, 8th of March, 2024. So until I come across your way again, I remain Comrade Newton Igbenegund, Bishop of Activism, the Hero for Democracy, Ambassador for Good Governance, CEO, Civil Disobedience Worldwide, CEO, Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, Baba Uduhuemen. I'm signing out from here. Denzeaki. Gracias, todas y todos.